Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is Wicked Flicks. For this particular episode, I'm going with the 2001 Square Pictures film, Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. You know, this is one of my favorite movies, and it was actually critically panned when it came out. I think that's to do with, audiences probably thought they were going to see something a little more Lord of the Rings and a little less Total Recall, for argument's sake. But I think this movie was ahead of its time because it's CG animated from start to finish, and it's done in a very hyper realistic way, so that the humans in the film they look very human, they're very emotive and very relatable in that aspect. But I think it's people were expecting something a little more summer blockbuster, and it's actually a much more deep and artful piece with sort of thought-provoking elements, weighing it down. It's directed and produced by the cat who created the Final Fantasy gaming franchise, Hironobu Sakaguchi, and the voice cast is pretty stellar. You have the likes of Alec Baldwin, Ming-Na Wen, Donald Sutherland, Ving Rhames, James Woods, Steve Buscemi, and Perry Gilpin. They are all the primary players in the piece, and it's kind of a little bit of a cliched story. It's like post-apocalyptic, 2065, and technology has made leaps and bounds, and an asteroid has come down and crashed on Earth, bringing with it these ethereal aliens, and we can't communicate with them. If you touch them, they sort of pull your life force out or infect you, and so humanity has had to restrict itself to living in these energized domes sporadically placed around the face of the Earth. The military/government has come up with two ways to combat this. One is the Zeus cannon, a laser cannon that's up in orbit, and they hope to position right over the asteroid and fire on it and destroy it, hopefully burning out the aliens with it, as well as a scientific, much more passive way to deal with it. The primary character in the film is Dr. Aki Ross, who has these strange dreams, and her mentor actually has a theory called the Gaia theory, which is that the Earth itself has a life force, a soul, and if they can find these specific elements, they can actually create, hopefully, an energy force that will be right on par with the energy signatures of these aliens and wipe them out without harming the planet. Whereas if, the other section has their way, they'll just blow a hole in the world and probably kill it. So it's very controversial, what they want to do. But the military actually assigns this group of sort of ragtag protectors called the Deep Eyes, whose leader is actually the lover of Aki Ross, ex-lover, and so there's tension on that framework. They have a military head who just wants to bomb the hell out of the thing, and so it's sort of a race against time and all of that, and but I definitely think it's worth at least one sit through, because a lot of films since this has come out has actually done a lot of the same things, where this movie, cut and dry did it first. And for me, I really dig it. So, but that's going to be pretty much all I have to say on it. And, I'd love to hear feedback if you have seen it or if you haven't. And otherwise, that'll be all I have to say on it. So I will catch you later. Peace.